Kool TV proudly presents East Carter Raiders basketball live on the Kool Hit Sports Network. Now let's head courtside for countdown to tip-off for exciting East Carter Raiders basketball live on Kool TV.
Welcome to the campus of East Carter High School on this Monday, President's Day, on February 19, 2024. It seems like basketball season. Well, maybe not for James Collier as he looks here to my left. James, you work every day, so it seems like basketball season has flown by, but I sit here and thought about you for a second, and probably not for James. I'll tell you what, as East's girls and boys are going to finish up the regular season this week, of course, on Wednesday, the girls will be back in action against Lewis County. Tonight, they got Greenup County, who has made the short trip down the Industrial Parkway. And tomorrow, the boys will take on Russell. That'll be senior day, which originally scheduled for Saturday, and had some weather issues. So Bracken County didn't make the trip. But so tonight, Greenup, and then Wednesday against Lewis. So that'll be the final game of the regular season for, I believe, well, for us here at home for the Lady Raiders. East Carter's coming off a couple of, just a little bit inconsistent there. Greenup is coming off a little inconsistent also. Both these teams looking for a little bit of traction. East Carter, last time we were here, had a big win over at Elliott County. That was a really big win for them. They play better at home, as most teams do. And Greenup County is a team that is, I shouldn't say used to playing on the road, but it doesn't really bother them that much. We've seen them in action against Raceland not that long ago, and they looked pretty good in that game. They got a couple of guards that play really well. They've got some girls that are able to get in the lane and make some tough shots. So, tall task for the Raiders tonight. We'll break that game down when we come back here on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return,
refresh,
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Back out here on Kool TV as we try to break down this matchup. It looks like Gavin Ramsey will be on the call tonight. Both teams out on the floor warming up. It looks like that Greenup County will be on their all yellow with green trim down the sides. East Carter in their home white. Of course, Greenup coming in 11-17. East Carter coming in 15-13. Greenup coming off a loss to Lawrence County 57-49. And East Carter coming off a loss to Pike County Central. East Carter been on the road quite a bit here lately. Last time they were here, they played a really good Martin County team. Came up short in that one, but got a big win over Elliott County not that long ago. So they've been playing pretty well this year and return almost nearly everything to next year's team. I think actually they do return everything. So this is a team, if they don't make a run this year, they're going to make a serious run next year. It's one of those things you fear the future. with this. They got some real talent. You talk about Adams and Rutledge and Hall and Williams and Rutledge and Boggs and even Mullins coming off the bench. I'm telling you, they've got pieces in place to make a serious run. And not only a district championship, but maybe make a run at the region. They're a young team, and last year they didn't have the results they thought they probably should have, and this year they're showing the results, and you got to give credit where credit's due. Matt Clark and his staff have done a really good job with this team this year. So looks like the Greenup County Cheerleaders made their way also with the girls Lady Musketeers also. As both teams continue to warm up out on the floor, it looks like the Raider cheerleaders are going to take the floor. And a little shout out, for East Carter's cheerleaders. They played really well. They went down to Florida and was really good. Went all the way to the semi-state. Do you have Carter starters? Okay. Thank you, sir. Cheerleading teams around here, everybody did pretty good that went down there. At least made it to the semis, and I thought that's the first time in a long time. I think we had so many schools represent the area so well. And I tell you, East Carter did a really good job. Of course, Greenup, I think, won the national championship, and I think maybe even Worlds. So we've had a lot of good success out of all of our schools academically and athletically here recently. We're in for a good one. Glad you could join us here tonight. We'll take a break. We'll be back on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Spring fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Daiwa, Shimano, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every style and size with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Back out here on Kool TV. Both teams have made their way back to the locker room. I tell you, we'll look at some of the keys for tonight's matchup. I think for East Carter, getting Rutledge in the lane and be able to distribute out or even doing that, she's really good at that free throw line teardrop. If Rutledge gets in the lane, who, by the way, is one of the better ball handlers in the area, if she gets in the lane, she's able to do so many different things for the offense for Coach Matt Clark. She can distribute. She can just take it herself. And it's really tough to guard her because most, 8 out of 10 times she's going to draw a foul at least. Very rarely does she get in that lane if she's able to get past the zone or man, whatever the defense is throwing at her. And, if she has a big game tonight, we, go into talk to Coach Matt Clark after tonight's game and she has a double-double. That could spell trouble for Greenup County. For Greenup County, limit your turnovers, a team that turns the ball over quite a bit. Statistically, anyways. Of course, we haven't had stats. They haven't reported any stats since January. So just one of those things, maybe a little miscommunication there. And But just limit your turnovers. East Carter thrives off that. I look for Coach Matt Clark to press this team, especially at the beginning of the second half. Make them have to dribble across midcourt and have efficient passing. I think that's the key for both these teams. If you go to the stats and Greenup County only got 2 or 3 turnovers at the end of the game, you're feeling pretty good about maybe getting a win here in Grayson if you're Greenup County. But if you go to the stat sheet after the game and they got double-digit turnovers, that's a recipe for disaster. So it looks like Greenup County has made their way back out onto the floor. We just finished up the JV game. I believe the final was 25-23. East Carter got a win there, and very competitive. Went back and forth. So as the Raider cheerleaders still remain out on the floor, we'll wait on Matt Clark's Lady Raiders to come back out. We'll take a break. We'll be back on Kool TV.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you. They know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net. State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb. We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Back out here on Kool TV, we're in Grayson, Kentucky on the campus of East Carter High School on this Monday, President's Day, in the back half of February. Shoo, Lordy. It's actually, James, not been bad weather. I mean, unless you have to get up in the real early morning like me and you, it's not too bad. It seems like that, the extended forecast, James, you're a big weather guy. I don't think we're going to have any more real cold days, are we? Apparently Saturday is supposed to be really, really cold again. So no snow, though, right? No snow. So I'm one of those guys that if it's going to be cold, it might as well snow. That's just one of those things. So the Lady Raiders are making their way back out on the floor. The cheerleaders are just now performing to the East Carter Raider fight song. Greenup County has been on the floor for a couple minutes warming up. We're set to have a good one here. Greenup County come off of a big win over Fairview, dropped the game to Lawrence County. Lawrence County is a really good team. And the Lady Raiders went to Pike County Central, dropped that game. Had a big win. Greenup a couple games ago had a big win over Ironton. That was a big win for them. And, of course, a few days ago, East Carter played Martin County here, and Martin County is pretty good. So that's just one of those things you're just going to have to let that one go. We'll get them next year. Still waiting on the national anthem. I think we're going to do it after the Raider fight song. But first, we have the lineups, and we'll meet them right now. First for Greenup County, Schaefer, Crum, Stith, Spencer, and Steele get the start under first-year head coach Casey Carver. A team that's rapidly improving. And for East Carter, Williams, Hall, Bishop, Adams, and Rutledge. As we talked in our pregame, if Rutledge is able to get in the lane, get past that first wave of defense that the Lady Musketeers throw out there, that's when East Carter becomes dangerous. and they're able to score baskets, they're able to set up that press, and able to make teams commit turnovers. And before too long, you go get a drink and pop, you go to the restroom, and you're down 10 points. This team shoots the ball really well from behind the arc. You talk about Adams and Williams and Rutledge and Hall, a team that's not afraid to fire from, that volleyball line out there. So as the teams make their way over to the benches, and what a good crowd on hand. Greenup County's traveled really well. And down here below us in the bottom level, looks like almost every seat's taken. Of course, looks like the boys team, the Raiders of East Carter, as always, come out here and support the Lady Raiders. And I believe the national anthem is about to take place. We'll take a break. We'll be back on Kool TV.
Bright Beginnings Preschool, located in Raceland Christian Church at 210 Caroline Road, provides quality childcare with Christian values to more than 30 students currently enrolled in the school. Open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Bright Beginnings Preschool is available for nearly every schedule while offering a peace of mind while your little one is away. For more information, contact Heather Scarberry at brightbeginningsatRacelandChristian.com or call 606-834-9241. That's Bright Beginnings Preschool, 210 Caroline Road, Raceland.
For good home-cooked food you can't beat, Star Country Market and Pizza, 8088 US 60 in Rush, just past Star Elementary. Breakfast includes homemade biscuits and gravy with daily lunch and dinner specials, including homemade hobo salad, coleslaw, hot dog sauce, spaghetti sauce, and pizzas. Top it off with homemade fudge and candy. And Star Country Market and Pizza in Rush also has great milkshakes and ice cream. Open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call 606-474-4547. Limited delivery is available too. JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with a vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
Back out here on Kool TV. So conclude tonight's national anthems, and we'll meet the starters as you just saw them. Greenup County under first year head coach Casey Carver, 11-17 on the year, coming off a loss to Lawrence County. And they're all yellow with green stripes down the side, and it looks like maybe Kelly green trim. East Carter in their home white with East Carter written across their chest in cursive, it looks like, with navy blue numbers and maybe red trim. If you're going to make a run in the district and maybe a potential run in the region, it starts here. Of course, East Carter, a serious threat to win their district. You got all four of those teams. I'm telling you, even West Carter beat Elliott the other night. You just never really know. Morgan, East Carter, and Elliott and West, put them in a hat and pull them out. That's the winner of the 62nd girls tournament. That's a very competitive district. And James, right to my left, you cover majority of the time. Well, you cover everything, but you've been really involved with the 63rd district tournament this year. I guess just put everybody's name in a hat and pull it out, and that's your district champion. Yep. So, Raceland beat Lewis twice, and then Greenup goes to Lewis and loses right after East Carter leaves Lewis with a win. And then if you're interested in the 63rd district, tomorrow night is your game. Russell will play on this floor on senior night as we celebrate Gavin Sexton, Evan Goodman, Blake Hall, Lane, Tate and Ty Scott. And I believe Goebel, the cheerleader, is a senior also. Tap is won by East Carter. Williams has it up top and gives it off to Adams. Adams over to Bishop. Bishop just pound that left-handed dribble. Now over to Adams. Greenup County starts out man-to-man. Out to Rutledge. Rutledge dangerous. She's able to get in the lane. Good defensive possession here early for the Lady Musketeers. Down low to Bishop. Bishop puts off the glass, maybe partially deflected, and coming down with it is Greenup County. That's number 23, Spencer. East Carter starting out man. And just pounding that right-hand dribble. Now Spencer has it up top. Firing. Top of the arc three is off the back of the rim. No good. Williams gets the rebound. Hands it off to Bishop. Coach Matt Clark giving his team instructions as Bishop gives it off to Hall. Trying to get it down low to Adams. And it's going to be a Raider turnover. Maybe a little miscommunication between Hall and Bishop, and it'll trickle out of bounds. It'll go back to the Lady Musketeers. Spencer walks this one across. Gets it over to Schaefer. Now back to Spencer. Spencer wants to go right. Down low. Good deflection there by Avery Hall, and Rutledge comes down with it. Rutledge looks to drive, gets in the lane. This is where East Carter's dangerous. She'll put it off the glass and in. Rutledge with the first basket of the game for either team. It's 2-0 Lady Raiders. Spencer quickly the other way, guarded by Bishop. Hands it off to Crum. Crum in the lane. Drives. Outlet. Tried to feed it down low to it looked like number 32, Steele. He'll come away with it as Bishop gives it off to Adams. Now East Carter looks to reset. Adams thought about going baseline. Cut off by Spencer, and out front to Bishop, and the Lady Raiders will reset. Now over to Rutledge. Hall. She'll shoot it from there. She's done it before and made it. Now Adams gives off to Williams. Another sharp shooter for Coach Matt Clark. They got Bishop wide open, just couldn't get her the ball in time. Bishop looks to drive, cut off. Good defensive possession here for Greenup County, and it almost pays off, and I think that's still loose, It's still loose. No one has the possession. This one should go to Greenup County, and it will. So the good defensive possession there for Greenup County pays off. They'll get the possession on a held ball. Full court press from Matt Clark's Lady Raiders. Hall guarding the ball. Spencer gets it in. Now over to Schaefer. Ahead to Crum. Crum maybe got away with a travel. Now back to Schaefer, and this one's deflected by Hall. That's 2 steals for Hall early. Rutledge in the lane. Back out to Williams. Out front to Adams, who thought about it. Now down low to Rutledge. Rutledge in the lane. Tough shot. Gets it to go. Rutledge has 4. East Carter leads 4-0. And almost a turnover as Spencer gets it ahead to Schaefer. Steele. Left corner 3 for Crum is off the front of the rim. No good. Good box out underneath by Steele, who put it off the glass and in. Bishop gives it off to Rutledge. Trying to get it down low to Hall. East Carter been very patient thus far. Now to Hall. Back to Bishop. Firing 3. This one hard off the back of the rim. No good. Tapped out and saved in by Williams. This should be backcourt violation. No, it's not. I didn't see a Greenup County player touch it, but Hall has it. She drives. They're going to get her for a charge. She maybe dropped that shoulder just a little too far. Foul will go against Hall. That is her first, team first. Spencer has it in backcourt. She's trapped and gets it away to, I believe that was Schaefer. Schaefer gets it to Crum. Crum, nice move. She's going to drive, and she's fouled. Foul will go against, I guess it'll go against Rutledge. Second one's away, and it is good. 4-3. Of course, tonight's officials are brought to you in part by Tri-State Ophthalmology. They provide the Tri-State with expert surgical and medical management of eye disease, including LASIK surgery. Tri-State Ophthalmology. Adams has it way out top. Pounding that right-handed dribble, gets in the lane, teardrop runner, no good. Rebound goes to Rutledge, who can't get it to go. Still fighting for it underneath, and still gets it, almost batted away, and gets it off to Spencer. Spencer in the front court, down low. Somebody got lost. Steele had it wide open, maybe got fouled, but misses the layup, and he'll go back to East Carter. I believe Boggs is set to check in, and Williams will take a break. Of course, Boggs was fighting that lower extremity injury for a lot of this season, so it's good to see her back. Every time I jerk this table up here, I feel bad because I know that this table, I need to stop touching the table. Hall has it way up top. Good pass down low to Adams, who is fouled. Let's see who the foul goes against. It looks like it'll go against, they're going to get against Spencer. It's her first, team first. Adams at the line, shooting two. First one is away, and it's good. Adams comes in shooting 64.7% from the free throw line. Second one's away. This one's off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound goes off to Greenup County. Spencer has it. And try to get it down low. Steele. Good catch there by Steele, but they're going to get a foul on the floor. And this one will go against Rutledge. I don't believe that's number 2. Is that what you have, too? So it's a second foul on Rutledge, and here comes Mullins off the bench. So East Carter with Rutledge in foul trouble here midway through the first quarter. Ball's loose underneath, and Avery Hall is going to come up with it. Hall racing, pounding that left-hand dribble. She's going to take it all the way in. Tough shot, can't get it to go. Rebound goes off to Boggs. Gets it off to Adams. Over to Bishop. Down low to Mullins. Mullins in the lane. Loses possession momentarily, and they're going to get for a travel. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by J.D. Flooring of Greenup. For all your carpet and flooring needs, see the good folks at J.D. Flooring. Greenup has the possession. Not really forcing an issue yet with that full court press as Crum drives, puts off the glass, no good. Let's see where they get this foul at. Fouls go against Hall. It's going to be a shooting foul. That is Avery Hall's second foul. So East Carter has 4 fouls, 2 for Hall and 2 for Rutledge. First one's away, and it's good for Crum. Second one away, and it is also good. We're tied at 5 with 1:57 left here in this opening quarter. Bishop circles off to her right and gives it off to Adams. Adams almost had it poked away by Crum. Looks like Graham County's moved into a zone. Now Bishop looks to drive. Inside out for Hall, who can hit it. This one just a little too much on that one. They'll go back to the Lady Musketeers. Spencer has it for the Lady Musketeers. Walks it across. East Carter still sitting in man. Crum looks to drive, gets in the lane. Now back to Spencer. Spencer cut off by Bishop. Now off to Stith. Stith back to Steele for a mid-range shot that's no good. Fighting for the rebound. Boggs comes up with it momentarily, and it's stolen away by Greenup County. Shot is away. It's no good, but we're going to get over the back as Mullins got a big rebound. This foul will go against Steele. That'll be her first, team second. East Carter with possession. Looks like Felty has checked in. Good drive by Bishop, who puts it off the glass and in. Her first basket of the night, 7-5. Lady Raiders lead the Lady Musketeers. Spencer gets a nice pick up top. Now gets it off to, I believe that was number 2, Schaefer, who had her shot deflected. Greenup County fortunate to come out of there with it. They're going to lose it out of bounds. It'll go back to the Lady Raiders. Kind of a weird sequence there. The shot was blocked and went all the way to the floor without anybody touching it, and Mullins did a really good job of tying it up and causing a Greenup County, I guess that will go down as a turnover. Adams has it way up top. Guarded by Crum, and she almost had it stolen away, and they're going to get an offensive foul on Adams. Or maybe a loose ball foul. That's a better description. That'll be the 5th foul, so should go to the free throw line here. With 13.7 seconds left in the first quarter, Greenup County have a chance to tie this one up at 7. Crum, who is 2 of 2 from the free throw line thus far, make it 2 of 3. She misses number 1. Second was away, and it's good. 7-6. East Carter will have the last shot, barring a steal or another turnover. Adams racing in the front court. Firing long 3. This one off the back of the rim, no good. With 4 seconds left, she gets a steal. She'll fire a mid-range shot. This one's good. It should count at the buzzer to end quarter number 1. You can see it on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. I believe that Gavin Ramsey gave the indication that was going to count. It should. And we'll go to quarter number 2. 9-6. East Carter. Excuse me. Yeah, 10. Was that a 3? Okay. No, they made it a 2. Okay, so that was going to be actually counted as a 2. We weren't sure. It was close. 9-6. Lady Raiders lead the Lady Musketeers. We'll be back on Kool TV.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Carolina Boulevard in Grayson.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Reyes Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Reyes Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Welcome back to Kool TV. East Carter will have the possession to begin quarter number 2, leading 9-6. It's really close to being a 2 or 3. I believe Gavin Ramsey called it a 2, which I think is probably the right call. Rutledge drives baseline, gets past Crum, puts it off the glass and in. That's the thing about Rutledge. If she gets a step on you, she'll make you pay. And she has 6 here in this first half. Lead swells to 11-6. Spencer pounding that right-handed dribble, gives it off to Schaefer. Now back out to Spencer. East Carter's moved into a zone. Spencer fires, top of the arc 3. This one off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound goes off to Crum. Back out to Schaefer, who will fire for 3. This one's good. First triple for either team tonight belongs to Schaefer of Greenup County. Williams gives out front to Boggs. Rutledge down low to Mullins. Mullins in the lane. Spins and puts it up and in. Mullins with her first basket of the night. Leads at 4, 13-9. Spencer gives off to Schaefer. Over in the right corner to Crum. Down low to Steele, inside out. Good job defensively there by East Carter as they moved into that zone. Anytime Steele gets it in the lane, Crum takes a 3 from the right corner. This one rolls in. Crum with 6. course, tonight's game is brought to you part by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Kurt can take care of all your insurance needs, home, health, and vehicle. That's Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Boggs gets in the lane. Teardrop runner is no good. Hall had it momentarily, and we're going to jump ball underneath, and it should go back to Greenup County. Tonight's game is also brought to you by the Greenup County Public Library with branches in Flatwood, South Shore, and the main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more. The Greenup County Public Library. Greenup with the possession. Schaefer has it. East Carter playing an extended zone here. Crum wants another, firing left corner three. This one's no good. Good box out underneath. Gives Greenup County another possession. This one firing for three is Crum again. Back-to-back triples for Crum. She has 9. And Greenup County has its first lead, and a steal by Schaefer. Schaefer racing in the front court, puts it off the glass and in. Greenup County shot out of a cannon here in this second quarter as the lead goes to 4. Rutledge up top, and it's going to throw this one away. It looks like Adams and Bishop are ready to check in for, looks like Mullins and Williams. Spencer walks this one across. Looks like East Carter's moved back into a man-to-man defense. Bishop guarding Spencer, now gives it off to Schaefer. Schaefer gets a pick up top from Steele. Kind of got the switch they wanted, though. Good job there by Adams. Spencer gets a pick up top over to Crum, who's already hit 2 big triples. She gets in the lane, kicks it back out. Good defensive possession here by the Lady Raiders. Spencer still looking to get in the lane. Over to Crum, who's hit 2. This one's no good. Rebound goes off to Boggs. Boggs racing up the near side, circles off to her right. And this one's going to be taken away by Crum, who will drive and put it off the glass and in. Timeout. Coach Matt Clark and the Lady Raiders. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Back out here on Kool TV. Of course, tonight's game is brought to you by the Flatwoods and Russell First Baptist Churches, who invite you to worship with them or some other Greenup Baptist Association church. Bishop walks us across, coming out of a timeout from Coach Matt Clark. Greenup currently on a 10-0 run. Bishop circles off to her right, gives it off to Boggs, way up top, now gives it off to Adams. Adams, down low to Hall. Hall spins, puts off the glass, no good. Rebound goes off to Steele, hands it to Spencer. Cross-court pass to Schaefer. East Carter able to get back on defense. Good job there by Bishop, not allowing Spencer to get the ball. Finally, they had to get up to Crum, but not before Coach Carver calls a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. You could tell that the defensive intensity had picked up just a little bit there for the Lady Raiders, and I bet Matt Clark got after his team there as he felt like they were maybe kind of losing their focus just a little bit. That's one thing about Coach Matt Clark, is you'll never see him out of character. He's just a very calm, he doesn't yell. He does a really good job of teaching instead of, and that goes for all the coaches. I don't think I've ever, maybe Kool, maybe once in 3 years I've seen him get mad, and I don't even think he's yelling at his kids. And then Coach Tim Champlin, a guy that is just top-notch. So that's the coaches you got out here at East Carter, just top-notch coaches. Crum has it over in the left corner, looks to drive. Mid-range shot is good. By number 11. Adams fires for three. This one's no good after multiple opportunities there for the Lady Raiders on this possession. Good job by Hall getting the tie up. And he'll stay with the Lady Raiders. So on the floor right now for the Lady Raiders, Bishop, Hall, Adams, Boggs, and Rutledge. Down low, ball's tipped away and ran down by Steele, and they're going to get a foul against Hall, and if it is, it's number 3. They're going to get against Hall. If my stat book's correct, that's number 3 on Hall. Here comes Williams checking in for Hall. That is a big loss for East Carter here in this first half, still with 3:26 left, trailing by 8. 21-13. Spencer walks it across, gets a pick from Schaefer. Now hands it off to Crum. East Carter on a very long scoring drought. Spencer way up top. Gives it off to Schaefer. And almost stolen away, and it will be stolen away. Adams will come down with a good job there by Boggs, knocking that one away. Adams circles off to her left, gets in the lane, ball kind of loses her footing. Rutledge comes down with it, out front to Boggs, and the Lady Raiders will reset. Rutledge in the lane, tough shot, she's fouled. Foul go against Brenham. That'll be Greenup County's 3rd team foul. He'll send Rutledge to the line to shoot 2. Second one is no good. It looks like McCormick has checked in for Greenup County. Kind of a relaxed full court pressure. Not really putting a lot of pressure on Greenup County yet in that full court set. Schaefer gets ahead to McCormick. Now over to Spencer. Spencer left wide open, picks up her dribble. Good job by Bishop closing out. Crum gets in the lane, puts up a shot that's no good, but the foul will go against Rutledge, and it'll be number 3 on Rutledge. So East Carter here in this first half with some serious foul trouble. Crum going to the line. She's had a heck of a first half, trying to add to it here. First one was away, and it's good. Mullins set to check in. Second one's away, and it's also good. Crum with 10 points here in the second quarter. The lead's at 10, 23-13. Bishop over to Adams. He's got to get something going here. With 2 minutes left, you don't want to go to the half down double digits. Bishop drives baseline. Good job defensively by Spencer. Out front to Adams. Wide open. Top of the arc 3 is good. Johnson Chiropractic 3-point shot for Adams. Leads down to 7. 4 points thus far for Adams. Spencer looks to drive. Good job there by Mullins. Good spin by Spencer. Will put off the glass and in. Bishop gets it off to Adams, who wants another. It looks good. This one's off the side of the rim, no good. Ball still loose. Crum comes down with it, hands it off to Spencer. Spencer looks a drive, cut off, gets off to Brenham. Brenham gets in the lane, teardrop runner off the glass, no good. Rebound goes off to Mullins for the Lady Raiders. Bishop tried to drive, was cut off, gives it off to Adams, picks up her dribble, wraparound pass, down low to Mullins, inside out, back over to Bishop. Bishop looks to drive, splits the double team. East Carter will reset, Boggs up top. Gets it off to Adams. Adams firing, long three. This one's off the side of the rim, no good. Good rebound there by Mullins, and they're going to get a foul underneath. This will go against Brenham. That'll be her second. Tonight's game is brought to you part by James True Value Hardware in Olive Hill. You'll find all your hardware supplies and more that you'll need at James True Value Hardware in Olive Hill. Adams over to Boggs. Boggs firing for three. This one is good. Off the glass for a Johnson Chiropractic three-point shot. Boggs' first basket of the game. It cuts the lead to 6, 25-19. Spencer circles off to her left and hands it off to Schaefer. Schaefer looks to drive. Turns, spins, puts it off the glass. No good. Good job by Adams getting that rebound. Adams firing a very long shot at the buzzer. It's no good. We played one half. Greenup County leads East Carter 25-19. We'll be back on Kool TV.
State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Back out here on Kool TV. 25-19. Lady Musketeers lead the Lady Raiders. We're at the half of a game that was East Carter led for the first full quarter and 2 or 3 minutes in the second, and then Greenup County went on a 10-0 run, in big part thanks to Crum, who leads all scorers with 14. East Carter, the storyline there in the first half, foul trouble. Avery Hall and Rutledge with 3 fouls apiece, and they still played, but now you got to be, if you're Coach Matt Clark, you got to be really careful. One of those picks up their 4th, and they're in big trouble. Greenup County's been able to make some really tough shots. They've been able to get in the lane, especially there when East Carter went zone. I think that they were able, part of the reason why they went that 10-0 run was sparked when East Carter maybe changed defense. I think Matt Clark realized that, and as soon as he went back to man, East Carter started kind of chiseling away at that lead, and that's where we're at, 25-19. kind of a low-scoring game, but it's just one of those things. Let's look at some of the stats. First field goals, East Carter shooting 36.4%, Green County 42.1%, 37% from behind the arc, only 20 for East Carter. East Carter didn't go to the charity stripe an awful lot. I think they went and they had 4 attempts, hit one of the 4. Green County been very efficient, and Green County with just a slight advantage on the rebounds. Of course, the boys team will be in action tomorrow. That will be senior night. Of course, senior night was originally scheduled against Bracken County on Saturday. It snowed just enough to where, Bracken County is not right down the road from Grayson. Everybody from Grayson knows that because you made the trip to Bracken County along with myself earlier in January, and that is you get on the AA highway and you drive past Maysville and you take a couple of turns and you're in Bracken County. I wouldn't call it remote, but the geographical layout is similar to Carter County. You got a lot of curves, hills that you got to go through, and it just wasn't worth the risk to bring Bracken County down here and have potentially a problem or a breakdown with your buses. So I think it was a good call by both schools just kind of watch that game. So senior night will be tomorrow at 7:30 right here on the campus of East Carter High School, and you can catch it on Kool TV as Russell is making the trip from Flatwoods. So that is going to be a heck of a game. Of course, Russell, I think they're the 2 or 3 seed in the 63rd. They're the 2 seed in the 63rd. East Carter the 2nd seed in the 62nd. So very similar in the way they play. Both teams extremely physical. One of those things where when Russell's really good, they're really good. When East Carter's really good, they're really good. But both have kind of fought the inconsistency just a little bit. So we'll take another break. We'll be back on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump & Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Looking for the latest archery gear? Check out Border Sporting Goods for the best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies, along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West, Ashland.
Back out here on Kool TV, we're still at the half. Green County has made their way out of the locker room. The Lady Raiders still getting some last-minute instructions from Coach Matt Clark. You can see some of the highlights from the first half, courtesy of Grayson Sporting Goods and the best producer in the area, James Collier, right here to my left. Of course, we'll be here all week. Be here back tomorrow, and then, of course, be back here Wednesday as Lewis County makes the trip to Grayson to take on Matt Clark's Lady Raiders team. As of right now, the difference in the teams and the score is that 10-0 run that Green County put together. And Crum hit a couple of corner threes over there on the left side and just made some really good plays, and that's where we sit at. We'll take one more break. When we come back, we'll start the second half here on Kool TV.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, you know, they know you by name.
You know, you may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Caramel Boulevard in Grayson.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Back out here on Kool TV as their teams are in huddles over on their front of their benches, getting last-second instructions from their coaches, and we're set for a really good second half here in Grayson. Good crowd on hand. So let's see who starts out with the possession here. I believe it'll be Greenup, and it will be. Schaefer set the inbound to Spencer. Of course, we'll be joined by Coach Matt Clark following today's contest. Spencer has it up top. Hall and Rutledge start the second half, both with 3 fouls. Something to look for. Spencer fires 3. This one's no good. Good box out there by Adams. Adams pounding that right-handed dribble. Now doubled. Somebody has to be open. It's Williams way up top. Williams puts the ball on the floor one time and gives it back to Adams. East Carter being very patient. Now Rutledge. 2-3 zone for the Musketeers to start this second half. Hall gets down low. And ball stolen away momentarily. Ball still loose. Bishop for the Lady Raiders comes down with it, gives it off to Rutledge. Rutledge goes baseline. Tough mid-range shot, no good. Gets her own rebound. Back out to Adams, firing a 3. This one's good. Johnson Chiropractic 3-point shot for Adams. Good start for the second half here for Lady Raiders. That's Adams' 7th point thus far. Pressure up top. Good job by Hall, who's now guarding Schaefer. Gets a pick up top from Steele. Nowhere to go. Spencer looks to drive. Gives it back off to Schaefer. Now to Crum, who's had the hot hand for the Lady Musketeers. Now Spencer up top. Schaefer looks a drive, almost loses possession. Dumps it down low to Steele, who gets a little bit of advantage, who will put it off the glass and in. Bishop gets it to Adams, to Rutledge. Over in the right corner, Williams firing three. This one in and out, no good. Good rebound by Adams, who will put it off the glass and in. Adams with 5 points here in this third quarter, leads down to three, 27-24. Spencer, guarded by Rutledge, looks to drive. Good job by Rutledge, not picking up foul number 4. As Spencer puts it off the glass and in. Good drive by Hall, shovels it back to Rutledge. Rutledge spins, puts it off the glass, and no good, but she'll go to the free throw line. Foul will go against Crum. That's her first, team first. Rutledge will go to the line, trying to cut into this Musketeer lead. First one is away, and it's good. Rutledge with 7. Make it 8. Schaefer gets it inbound to Spencer. Now front to Spencer. Staying on the EC logo, gives it off to Schaefer. Schaefer gets a pick. Down low to Steele, who has it just taken away, gets the rebound. Puts off the glass, no good. The foul will probably go against Adams, and it will. It's her second. So East Carter on the night with 8 fouls, belonging to 3 different girls. Rutledge with 3, Hall with 3, and Adams with 2. First one's away, it's no good. Second was away, it's good for Steele. Steele with 3 here in this third quarter. 5 thus far tonight. Rutledge inside out to Hall, back out front to Bishop. Bishop gets it to Rutledge, who tries to turn the corner. Loose ball on the ground, still loose. Steele comes up with it and hands it to Schaefer. 11 turnovers for the Lady Raiders. Something we talked about in the pregame was taking care of the ball, but it was on the Greenup County end. Turnover bug right now biting the Lady Raiders. Schaefer has it, guarded by Bishop. Spins in the lane, tough shot, can't get it to go. Steele gets the board and puts it off the glass and in. Steele with 5 here in the third quarter. Lead swells to 6 at 32-26. And another turnover. 12 turnovers thus far for the Lady Raiders. Spencer has it, racing down the near side, down low to Steele. Steele is fouled. This one will go against Bishop. It's her first. Trying to get it in bounds. Finally, they do. It's a stiff. Gets in the lane. Nice. Straight her own shot. Stopped on a dime and makes the mid-range shot. That's good for her first basket of the night. And all of a sudden, the lead has swollen to 8, 34-26. Rutledge gives it off to Adams up top. Nice fake. Long 2 is no good. Underneath, rebound goes off to the Lady Musketeers momentarily. And it's knocked out of bounds. It'll go back to East Carter. Over in the right corner, Rutledge. Down low to Hall. Hall back to Rutledge. Rutledge firing 3. This one's good. Johnson chiropractic 3-point shot for Rutledge. Rutledge with 5 here in the quarter. 34-29. Green County with possession. Crum looks to drive, cut off by Boggs and Bishop. Down low to Steele. Steele puts it on the floor, puts off the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound, no good. Gets another rebound, puts it up and in. Steele's big third quarter continues. Rutledge quickly the other way in the lane, loses control of it. Adams has it on the left corner, out front to Hall. Over to Boggs, who will fire for three. This one's way off the mark. Rebound goes to Adams, who puts it in. Reverse layup for Adams. She has 7 here in the quarter, 36-31. Hall guarding Spencer. As we tiptoe under 2:15 here in the third. Inside out, Stith has a left corner three. This one's no good. Fighting for it underneath, and it's going to go to East Carter. Adams walks this one across, guarded by Crum. Now over to Rutledge. Green County has now moved into zone. Bishop turns the corner. Tough shot, just can't get it to go. Rebound goes off to Greenup County. Schaefer hands it to Spencer. Now back to Schaefer. Backdoor cut to Crum, who will put it off the glass and in. Crum's first basket here in the second half, but she has 16 in the game. Rutledge gets in the lane, back out to Hall, over to Bishop. Leads at 7, 38-31. Nice give and go as Rutledge puts it off the glass and in. We'll have another chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. You can see that on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Rutledge at the line. Of course, tonight's game is brought to you in part by J.D. Flooring of Greenup. For all your carpet and flooring needs, see the good folks at J.D. Flooring. Free throw is good. Leads down to 4, 38-34. Schaefer picked up by Boggs. Out front to Crum. Crum looks to drive and was able to get it away. Inside out to Schaefer for three. This one's no good. Rebound goes off to Greenup County. Schaefer thought about it, looks to drive. Still loose. The ball is still loose. Maybe a couple of travel calls were missed there. It's still loose on the floor, and I believe Adams is going to run it down. And Adams is fouled by Schaefer. Bishop's going to walk this one across. Bishop firing three. This one's good. Johnson Chiropractic three-point shot for Bishop. She has 5. Leads at 1, 38-37. Good drive, just couldn't finish. Crum gets the offensive rebound. Kicks it back out to Spencer. Spencer spins. Gives it out front to Schaefer, firing top of the arc three. This one's good. 41-37. We'll head to quarter number 4 when we come back here on Kool TV.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Back out here on Kool TV. We're ready to start quarter number 4. East Carter will have the possession. Good job by Hall and Rutledge, making it all the way through the third, not picking up their 4th foul. Bishop, guarded by Crum, gets a pick up top. Give and go. Down low to Rutledge, who's going to lose it out of bounds. They'll go back to East Carter. Bishop to inbound underneath their own basket. Gets into Rutledge. Rutledge back out to Adams. Thought about it. Instead pulls it down and gives it off to Hall. Boggs gets it to Rutledge at the charity stripe. Driving. Puts it off the glass. No good. Rebound goes off to Greenup County. Spencer will walk this one across. McCormick did a really good job of getting that rebound. Gets a pick from Steele. Spencer gives it off to Schaefer. Way up top, guarded by Hall. Looks like here comes another pick from Steele. Instead, Schaefer's just going to back this one out and reset. Spencer pound that right-handed dribble. Gives off to Schaefer. Spencer hands it off to Crum. Crum goes past everybody, puts it off the glass, no good. Fighting for it underneath, and we're going to get a foul. Foul will go against Bishop for East Carter. First team foul this quarter. McCormick to inbound. And good job there by Rutledge. Ball will stay with Greenup County. McCormick has it. No, excuse me, that's Spencer driving. Puts up a shot that's no good, but I believe the foul will go against Adams, and it will. Quick 2 team fouls for East Carter. Adams picks up her third. Spencer at the line. This one's away, it's no good. Still 41-37. Hits the second one. Bishop will walk this one across. Looks to get a pick from Boggs. Drives. Gives it off to Rutledge in the lane. Puts it off the glass. No good. But she is fouled. Foul goes against McCormick. Her first. Of course, tonight's game is brought to you by the Greenup County Public Library with branches in Flatwood, South Shore, and the main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more. The Greenup County Public Library. And by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Kurt can take care of all your insurance needs, home, health, and vehicle. That's Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Rutledge hits both of them. And the lead's down to 3. And almost a turnover. Schaefer has it, looking to drive, picked up by Boggs, picks up her dribble, and they're going to get a foul. Foul goes against Rutledge, that's number 4. McCormick inbounds to Schaefer, gives it off to Spencer, out front to Crum. Now, over to Spencer, firing 3. This one's good. Johnson Chiropractic 3-point shot, 45-39. And Crum steals it from Bishop. Adams tries to recover. Crum puts it off the glass, no good. Spencer tried to get the rebound. Good job there by Boggs and Adams. East Carter will have the possession. Boggs down low, off the glass, too hard. No good. Rebound goes off to Spencer. As we tiptoe at that 5:30 mark. Spencer looks to drive. Nice pass down low to Branham, who'll put it off the glass, no good. Steele gets a rebound. Her shot's no good. She gets another rebound, puts it up, no good, but she's fouled. Foul go against Boggs. Looks like Williams and Mullins set to check in for East Carter. First one's away, it's good. Boggs and Bishop will take a breather. Second away, no good. Hall gets the rebound. Down low to Mullins, the pass just a little too much on that one. He'll sail out of bounds back to Greenup County. East Carter's had trouble with the turnovers thus far. Spencer up top, gives it to Steele. Over to Schaefer. Greenup County holding that 7-point lead as we're under 5 minutes. Crum up top. Nice give and go. Steele comes down with it. Probably going to get a jump ball. Possession will go to Greenup. Schaefer to inbound. Looks to drive, cut off. Now out front to Crum, guarded by Williams. Crum, look to drive, now double team, tied up. We're going to foul. It will go against Hall. That's number 4 on her. And now Greenup County is in the double bonus with 4:29 left in the fourth. Put Crum at the line, who's been very efficient for the Lady Musketeers. First one's away, and it's good. Hits them both. East Carter, the urgency has picked up as the lead's at its largest at 9. Hall, free throw line to Rutledge. Rutledge, teardrop. Can't get it to go, gets her own board, puts it up, no good, but she's fouled. Foul will go against Schaefer. Only the second team foul against Greenup County, so they have fouls to give. Rutledge's first one was away, and it's good. As this is the last game on the old scorebook. We lost it there for a while, but it was out at KCU. It was laying right on the bench when I showed up. Still had a couple of sleeves left, so we're going to use her out. And Rutledge hits both of them. I don't know how many pages are in this book, but we used them all. And I believe Greenup County is going to get a turnover here as Schaefer was out of bounds. Good news for East Carter. Leads at 7. Getting all the help they can get. Bishop inbound. On our own baseline, gets out to Adams. Adams looks to drive. Feeds it off to Bishop. Left corner, 3. Misses everything. This will go back to Greenup County. She had 2 Raiders underneath the basket. Boggs and I believe that was Felty. Can't get it in. Finally, they do to Steele. Steele, outlet pass is intercepted by Felty. Felty into front court. And they're going to get, that's the right call. Over and back as Bishop never established into front court. Good job there by Felty, intercepting the pass. Just East Carter maybe going a little too fast there. And still really good court vision there by Felty. Schaefer gets it into Steele. Hands it off to Schaefer. Crowd wanted to walk. Schaefer up top, gives off to Crum. Now over to Spencer. Spencer looks to drive. Little dump down low to Crum. He'll put it off the glass and in. Crumb's big night continues. Lead swells back to 9, 50-41. Adams. Gives off to Bishop, firing, 3. East Carter needs it, can't get it to go. And the loose ball is controlled by Greenup County. Spencer guarded up top. As we hit that 3-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Over to Schaefer. Steele. Out front to Spencer. Firing a 3 is Brenham. That's no good. Rebound goes off to Felty. Hands off to Bishop. You're in a must-score situation here if you're East Carter. Over to Adams. Back to Bishop. Over to Boggs. Boggs penetrates in the lane. Down low to Felty. He'll put it off the glass. No good. Rebound goes off to Steele for Greenup County. Crum down low. Reverse layup is blocked by Felty. Rutledge runs it down in the left corner. Just about 2 minutes left exactly. And Rutledge is going to lose it in the lane. Maybe it was deflected away, and Schaefer will come down with it as we hit the 2-minute mark. Out front, Schaefer to Spencer. Greenup County content with just running this clock. Holding a pretty comfortable lead. Crum said, I'll add to it with a 3 that's good. Johnson Chiropractic 3-point shot leads its largest at 12 with 1:30 left. Right corner, Felty for 3. This one maybe partially deflected. Rebound goes off to Schaefer, who gives it to Crum. And Greenup County looking to get out of Grayson with a big win. And we're going to get timeout, Coach Carver. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. Of course, tonight's game is brought to you in part by James True Value Hardware in Olive Hill. You'll find all the hardware supplies you need and more that you'll need at James True Value Hardware in Olive Hill. And by the Flatwoods and Russell First Baptist Churches, who invite you to worship with them, or some Greenup Baptist Association church. And of course, all season long, Johnson Chiropractic has sponsored the 3-point shots. Good friend down there in Greenup, Shannon Johnson, just a sports enthusiast, just a great guy. As he's going to step away from the Raceland Rams as their team doctor, I believe, at the end of the season. And he will surely be missed. He's kind of the staple down there. As whoever replaces him has some big shoes to fill. Really good guy and a good friend. Greenup County has possession. Schaefer gets it into Spencer. Spencer guarded by Boggs. And nice play there by Boggs, who's fouled. This will go against Spencer. Only the third team foul against Greenup County. So East Carter will have the possession. Down 12 with 1 minute left. Deflected out of bounds by Spencer. It'll go back to East Carter. And the inbound pass is intercepted by Steele. Gives off to Crum and gives it to Spencer. Over to Schaefer. And Greenup County could run this clock out with about 40 seconds left. Schaefer. Good job there by Avery Hall getting the steal. Hall 3-on-1 ahead to Boggs. Boggs to the basket. No good. Hall with the rebound. Maybe fouled, but no call. Felty digs it out of there. Gives it off to Rutledge. Rutledge drives, puts it off the glass. No good. Gets her on board, and she's fouled. Foul will go against Steele, who has fouled out. Rutledge is at the line. with 20 seconds left. Rutledge hits number one. Of course, we'll be joined by Coach Matt Clark following today's game. Hits them both, leads at 10, 53-43. Schaefer picks up her dribble. And let's see if East Carter tries to foul here. Over to Spencer with 8 seconds left. Inside out over to Crum. And Crum's just going to dribble this one out, and that's going to be your final. 53-43. Greenup comes to Grayson and gets a huge win. Really good game there by Crum and Steele and Schaefer and Spencer. And Greenup County came in with the right game plan. We'll take a break. We'll be back on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
Raceland Christian Church, located at 210 Caroline Road, can provide you with a path to Jesus with Sunday morning service at 10:30, evening services at 6, and Christ-centered recovery services Tuesday night at 6, where over 250 people have surrendered their lives to Christ over the last 2 years. Raceland Christian Church also offers their Feed My Sheep food pantry while serving more than 150 Greenup County families each month.
This is Jason Likens, the lead minister at Raceland Christian Church. We're a little church with a big vision of serving our community for the cause of Christ. We invite you to come live out your faith with us.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Back out here on Kool TV, we have a final. Greenup County has come to Grayson and beaten East Carter 53-43. Game that East Carter made a couple runs at them, but just couldn't get anything going consistently. Give credit where credit's due, Greenup County. And propelled by Crum. And what a second half Steele has. We haven't gotten the stats just yet, updated stats. But here's your final stats for your team. Field goal percentage, Greenup County with the advantage. Shot better from behind the arc. Free throw line, East Carter didn't go to the free throw line an awful lot, but when they did, they were efficient at 76%. And Greenup County out-rebounded them. The big key thing here, though, is James, who keeps pretty accurate stats, has East Carter down for 17 turnovers. I mean, that was one of the keys in the pregame that we talked about. The team that has the least amount of turnovers probably get the win, and it was Greenup County tonight. You go back and look at some of the turning points in the game. Greenup County went on 10-0 run at one point. And East Carter really didn't have an answer. And foul trouble at the beginning as Rutledge had 3 fouls in the first quarter. And then Hall got 3 fouls. So they went to the half with 2 of their starters, 2 of their playmakers with 3 fouls. And they kind of had to change the way they played so they didn't foul out. Greenup County did a really good job of passing, and they had an advantage down low with Steele and the way she was playing, just never gave up and was able to get big-time rebounds and putbacks. And that's one of the products that you're going to get is Greenup County comes into Grayson and beats a pretty good East Carter team. We'll be back on Kool TV.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
For good home-cooked food you can't beat, Star Country Market and Pizza, 8088 US 60 in Rush, just past Star Elementary. Breakfast includes homemade biscuits and gravy with daily lunch and dinner specials, including homemade hobo salad, coleslaw, hot dog sauce, spaghetti sauce, and pizzas. Top it off with homemade fudge and candy. And Star Country Market and Pizza in Rush also has great milkshakes and ice cream. Open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call 606-474-4547. Limited delivery is available too. JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with a vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Back out here on Kool TV as I look at some of the stats here. Leading all scorers was Crum with 23 for Greenup County. What a big game she had. And Steele with 10. Most of those coming in the second half. Rutledge for East Carter with 20, though. Savannah Adams added 13. As you just saw the team stats, you would think there'd be a big gap in fouls. Not really. 13 to 10. Rebounds was close. When you go back and you look at the shooting, fairly close. Not anything just sticks out and you're like, oh, that's where they lost, until you get down to the turnovers. That's when things start getting a little uglier. 13 to 17, but offensive rebounds also. East Carter and Greenup County both with 14 offensive rebounds apiece, but the difference is in those possessions that Greenup County was able to get offensive rebounds, they were putbacks most of the time. And that, a couple of things add to the recipe for a Greenup County win. East Carter, and we'll talk to Coach Matt Clark here in a minute about his team and moving forward, because you can't dwell on this for long. You got a Lewis County team who's streaky coming in here on Wednesday. You can see that game right here on Kool TV. So that's kind of the beauty and the beast of basketball. Even if you get a good win, you got to turn around and get ready for your next opponent. If you get a bad loss, you can't dwell on it. You got to turn around and get ready for your next opponent. But it's one of those things here at the Kool Hit Sports Network that we've covered East Carter girls and boys basketball all season long. It's kind of bittersweet that it's coming to an end, as we will have the 62nd District Tournament audio only. We're not allowed to stream that. It's nobody's fault, no school's fault, not our fault. It's just, but we will do audio only. And that is scheduled at West Carter. I don't have the exact date for that tournament. Not exactly sure. So next Monday, East and West Carter will face each other in the first round, and you want to talk about a packed house, man. That place is going to be rocking down there in all field, because the last time they played, West Carter actually had them down 17-4. And so Jeremy Webb, let me tell you something. That's one of the better coaches in the area. That guy that's gonna be a dogfight. That's gonna be a really, really good game. Can't wait for that. And it looks like Coach Matt Clark is gonna join us here. Oh, you're good? Yep. Coach, just can't hear us? What about now?
Yep, I got you.
Coach, it was just one of those games.
It was, lost you.
We can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
It was one of those things that we got foul trouble early. And with the first 2 times we played Greenup, one of the things that we were able to do was turn them over. And they got a lot better at handling pressure and handling the press. But when you get in foul trouble, that makes things a little more difficult. And they're really patient. They're half-court offense. And, they take time, they run it, and, they wait till you make a mistake or they get those straight-line drives. And when you're in foul trouble, that makes it pretty tough.
That's what I was getting ready to ask you. You got Hall and Rutledge with 3 fouls almost all in the first quarter.
Yeah.
How much strain does that put on your team and pressure that put on your bench?
Oh, I mean, it's huge. You got extended minutes, but it takes away pretty much all your pressure that you're
right.
able to do. And that's something that I said it. I mean, that's what allowed us to beat Greenup County the first 2 times is we were able to turn them over. We were able to put a lot of pressure because they're very patient. They're very calm in the half court. And so if we're going to get some extra looks and some second chances, we have to be able to put pressure. And when you get in foul trouble that early, you just can't.
Can't dwell on it long. You got a streaky Lewis County team coming in here Wednesday. What's one thing you want your team to clean up from now until then?
Well, one thing we got to do is, we're looking at a few things. Obviously, we're using these games as prep for the district tournament. So our first quarter, I thought we played pretty well outside of getting in the foul trouble. We got to go back to just being disciplined and trusting our offense and trusting those things. I think when we got down with having some younger people with extended minutes, we panicked, and that leads to more trouble as you go. We'll look at it on film. If it's a game that we can learn and grow from and help us better prepare for Elliott on Monday, then we'll take it.
We talk a lot about Rutledge. We talk a lot about Adams and Hall and Williams and a couple of those girls. Talk about Mullins.
Yep.
And talk about Felty coming off the bench and Boggs, the way
Yep.
she's been playing since she's been back.
Well, and Abby's a girl that, we had her starting for us before she goes out injured. And she's scrappy. She does all the things that a lot of times don't get talked about. But, she's trying to find her way back and trying to find her legs. But Allie's a kid that, like, when you got a scrap at the end of the game, you can throw her in there because she's going to fly around. She's going to be in the right position. She may pick it off and then not know what to do with it once she gets it, but she's going to give you a chance to create some turnovers. And then Aubrey, she just gives us that post presence that we've not really had. She goes in. We know what we're going to get out of her, and she's just doing a really good job right now.
Coach Matt Clark, it's different being on the other side of the headset.
It is.
He's been up here a couple of times. We will see you Wednesday, sir.
All right, see you. Thank you, guys.
We'll be back on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Spring fishing season is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Daiwa, Shimano, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every style and size with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Reyes Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Reyes Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back out here on Kool TV for the final time. Greenup has defeated East Carter 53-43. I want to thank James Collier and his wife Felicia, two of the best people you could ever ask for to work with. I want to thank East Carter High School and Carter County Schools for allowing us to come in here and do these games. We truly enjoy our relationships with our schools. We couldn't ask for better schools to be able to cover and student athletes, and we just enjoy any opportunity we get to come out and provide coverage for these schools. So once again, 53-43. This is Spencer Hutchinson. This has been a presentation of Kool TV.
Thank you for watching another East Carter Raiders basketball broadcast live on Kool TV. This presentation of East Carter Raiders basketball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Hit Sports Network and Kool TV.